take on the mighty ladies of the Millwood Falcons this morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Maurice Prince here courtside, getting ready to start day 3 of your action. I know you just got your cup of coffee this morning. I know you're saying, what do you want early in the morning? You want basketball, and we're glad to bring it to you this morning. This morning, both teams come in tonight looking for an opportunity. They're looking for an opportunity to get a chance to get into the win column. Both teams have struggled early on in this contest. They are 0-2 to start this tournament here. We'll talk more about this game as the public address announcer will be playing the national anthem for us this morning, as well as announcing the starting lineups, and we will get set for that. So, as these teams get ready for playing today, both teams need to find some success. You come out here for a tournament and you didn't win game day one on Thursday. You did not win game 2 on Friday. So Saturday you want that. Here is the national anthem at this time, ladies and gentlemen. Would you join us in pausing?
And now the starting lineups for the Falcons from Millwood. 5'7", sophomore, number 1, Reagan Carey. 5'10", junior, number 2, Caden Williams. 5'6", sophomore, number 5, Raquel Hunt. 5'5", senior, number 13, Alyssa Isaac. 5'5", freshman, number 24, Kalia Hines. Head coach, Dava Albert. And now, the Sabercats from Southmoore. 5'4", sophomore, number 1, Paisley Buckman. 5'9", freshman, number 2, Kinsey Brown. 5'4", junior, Lexi Tompkins. 5'4", junior, number 21, Sabrina Hernandez. 6' senior, number 24, Keely Massey. Head coach, Kayla Forkiller.
All right, your starters this morning for the sophomore ladies Sabercats. You have a sophomore, number 1, Paisley Buckman, a freshman, number 2, Kinsey Brown. Then you have a junior, number 3, Lexi Tompkins. Number 4, number 21, a junior, Sabrina Hernandez. And then number 30, a senior, Kaylee Masheet, are the starters for the sophomore Sabercats. Of course, head coach Kayla Forkiller is the head coach. And for Dava Albert's Millwood Lady Falcons this morning, the starters are number 1, Reagan Carey, number 2, Caden Williams, number 5, Raquel Hunt, number 13, Alyssa Isaac, and number 24, Kalia Hines are the starters this morning. In talking to Coach Albert yesterday, she said the team just came out with an expectation and didn't bring the game with them. She said it kind of started early in the morning and the ladies just never were quite engaged. However, she said she was encouraged by what she saw of the team late in the stages of the contest, where they saw the true nature of Falcon basketball. in talking to Coach Albert, I also found it very interesting that she said that of all the tournaments that the Lady Falcons have played in this year, this is the only tournament where they did not win game one. And she said she felt like the Lady Falcons thought it was going to be a level of expectations to win that game. It kind of led things a little bit astray there. So let's get back into live action here. Looks like there's a little problem with the equipment, and it looks like we're going to end up jumping it up again at center court here. So in center court, Caden Williams is going to jump against number 21, Sabrina Hernandez. And so I don't know if the scoreboard wasn't quite ready to go or it didn't need its coffee. Somebody needs to reboot something, but it looks like things are ready to go now. Scorer's table indefinitely needs to be ready to go. So the first thing the Lady Falcons got to do this morning, is bring energy. See if they start off with a better mindset than they did in yesterday's contest. Going to work now, Hernandez swings it back over to Mashit. Dribbling around the perimeter goes Tompkins. Walking into a three-point shot on the other side. Shot no good, but they get their own rebound that time. Three-point shot by Tompkins was no good. Tompkins now drives baseline, but she's going to have the ball on the end line. Out of bounds, and it will be Lady Falcon ball. So here the Falcons go. Raquel Hunt's going to throw it in. Raquel Hunt had an explosion in the second half of the game, showing her true ability to basically dominate for a sequence of minutes in any game that she chooses to play. It's going to be about her bringing that energy early on. Caden Williams, who had an outstanding game yesterday as well. Tie up in the lane, and Caden Williams tries to get that shot up. It's going to be blocked and knocked out of bounds there. So first shot missed there, but nonetheless it still will be Falcon ball. Reagan Carey to throw it in. Caden Williams has it at the elbow. Back up top to Kalia Hines. Today's game is being brought to you by OCCC and SSM Health at St. Anthony this morning. Alyssa Isaac throws it to the right wing. To the elbow now. Bounce pass over. Shot from the right wing. Shot no good by Hines. Rebound pulled down by the Sabercats. Firing up a three-point shot from the left wing. Paisley Buckman gets the Sabercats on the board early here. 3-0 is the score. They're on top. 6:41 to go in the first. The 50th annual John Noble Tournament. Glad to bring it to you. Thank you for tuning in this morning on PPBC TV. Bringing the ball back to the left wing. Reagan Carey almost loses it there. Swings it over to Hines, to Isaac. Isaac fires. Shot side rims, no good. Rebound pulled down there by Raquel Hunt. Falcons reset in the lane. And they're going to call Caden Williams in the lane. Steps in the lane that time.
21, Ann White.
So Ann White comes in the game for Raquel Hunt. 3-0 is the score right now. Falcons down. See if they can get on the board. Caden Williams doing a good job of turning away. Buckman fires a three, shot no good, and White with the rebound. Kalia Hines on the right wing. Ball up top. Caden Williams has it. Over to Hines. Back up top, reset the offense. 5:53 to go in the game, 3-0. Falcons down. Reagan Carey fires one up. Didn't give her. Rim unkind on that one. Rebound going to the Sabercats. Throwing it to the left wing. Good ball pressure defense being put on by Carey. Carey ends up getting the steal here. On the other end, Kalia Hines, beat, road runner all the way down to the lane, and she scores. Nice job there. Reagan Carey throwing it ahead. Falcons on the board now, down one. 5:21 to go. Alyssa Isaac applying ball pressure. Reagan Carey trying to come away with the steal. Turning around, Kinsey Brown is going to get called for steps as she ran into the Falcon defense, and White's provided there. Turnover on the play. 3-2, 5:09 to go. Ball in the hands now of Alyssa Isaac, who gives it into Kalia Hines. Hines across the timeline now, gets it in the hands of Reagan Carey, down inside to Ann White. High off the glass, White's shot is no good that time. Rebound pulled down. and it will be Sabercats ball. Going to work here, 4:53 to go. Falcons down 1 in this game. Coming across the timeline now, bounce pass inside to the left elbow. Nice defense by Reagan Carey. Reagan Carey comes away with the steal there. Reagan Carey's second steal of the game. Reagan in the lane. Wow. Contact on that play and no foul. Turnover on the play. Going to swing it back over on top to Tompkins. Turning far from just inside the elbow. Shot knocked down there by Claire Rice, who just got in the game. So Sabercats up by 3 right now, 5-2, 4:20 to go. Want to welcome the coach on the box this morning. Hopefully he's fully caffeinated, folks. We got an interesting day of broadcasting on the table today. Inside to Reagan Carey. Reagan Carey spins in the lane, kisses it off the glass, and gets the shot to fall. Nice job by Reagan Carey off the Kalia Hines assist.
Yeah, that was a very good play by Reagan Carey. Very athletic. Was able to get the ball in the paint, spin around, touch it off the glass.
Working the ball around to the left wing. Going to work it to the corner now. Ball in the hands now of Rice. Rice tries to get into the lane, kicks it back up top. Left wing shot up, and it's knocked down there. So Sabrina Hernandez knocks down a 3, and the Sabercats are starting to warm up a little bit this morning.
Yeah, 8-4, 3:37 left, first period.
Ball on the right wing, driving down the lane. Going to pull up from the short corner. Shot no good there, but rebound off the Caden Williams miss.
Oh, man, Alyssa.
13, Alyssa Isaac.
So Alyssa Isaac knocking down the shot.
3.
So good job, Isaac, knocking down the shot on that play. We'll take that one going to work here. 8-7 is the score right now.
Yeah, Lady Falcons in the throwback unis tonight, to this morning.
Ball up, shot up by Kenzie Brown. Shot no good that time. Rebound pulled down by Caden Williams. Now gets it up to Kalia Hines. Kalia Hines' shot is no good. Kenzie Brown fighting for it. And it looks like the ball's going to go out of bounds, but it will be Sabercats ball.
Yeah.
So this morning, the Falcons got to do what they did not do on a consistent basis in yesterday's game, and that's play with some energy and some effort. Finding themselves down 1, 2:53 to go. Falcon defense has been able this morning. Ball on the left wing. Ball defended inside, and Masheet drives inside and scores.
Yeah, that was actually a good feed down low.
So Caden Williams got to do a good job of getting in position, and so often, Gary, we tend to want to overplay the pass, but then out of position when we have to play defense. Caden Williams' shot is no good on that play.
Yep. No, you very well said it.
So going back to work. Ball in the hands now of Masheet, who drives down Main Street, draws contact against Ann White.
I thought she walked first.
But Ann White has got to stop the ball, which she did not do. If you provide the crease, I'm going.
Yeah, most definitely.
So Kaylee Masheet going to go to the line and shoot 2 this morning. Team foul situation. That is the first foul of the game as Masheet knocks down the first one.
Checking in for the Falcons, number 5, Raquel Hunt. For the Sabercats,
so Raquel Hunt returns back to the game now for Ann White. This Falcon team has been riddled with injuries and illness. It's been a plethora of things here in January as Masheet has knocked down the shot. And as it goes overall, those have been some of the complications. Then you have to always compound the factor that you're still, being led by a freshman who's still learning to be the coach on the floor for the team.
Yeah.
Working the ball around the high post. Raquel Hunt fires a shot.
Yeah.
Difficult shot there. Ball back in the hands. Kalia Hines nearly comes up with the steal there. Backcourt pressure being applied by Reagan Carey. Across the timeline now. Goes nice job by Baxter. Carey comes away with the steal there. Carey into the lane, into contact, and this time she draws a foul.
Yeah.
So to the free throw line she will go. First team foul against the Sabercats this morning. But Gary, talking to Coach David Albert this morning, she said she really had to adjust her coaching early in this season, and she understands that there will be some growing pains going from a starting veteran like you have in Anae Atchison, that you've had spark plug for years, who was a coach on the floor, who understood I could call offensive sets, and Kalia Hines is having to learn to play with pace. He says that Kalia just likes to go.
Yeah,
tempo up with the
I mean,
offense.
and it's just a natural maturation process. Being someone who was in middle school last year, now she's being asked to lead a varsity girls basketball team. So it takes a minute. Now, does she have the ability and the skill set? Most definitely does.
Oh, absolutely.
Most definitely does, okay?
She's showing flashes that she could be one of the great ones.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if she really, really stays within a good program, off-season, continues to work, we can see her being, who was that little point guard that we had back in the day?
Talking about Alicia Pickett?
A Pickett, yeah. She could be another Pickett in my mind. When I look at her ability, and kind of what she brings to the table. Pickett was a heck of a three-point shooter now. I mean, I got to give Pickett, I think, that you got to log a lot of hours, taking shots in the offseason.
Well, you called her, in fact, you coined the phrase as the floor general because that's what she was.
Yeah, to my Pickett?
Yeah, Pickett.
Yeah, most definitely.
So when you start talking about Alicia Pickett, when you say she's one of the ones that we've seen, and then Pickett was able to make everybody around her better. She was able to give the pocket pass.
Right.
She had the full set and the ability to do that.
And I'm not taking anything away from folks who might be listening. I mean, of course, we know about all the greats, right? The Nicole Hines and the Gramblins, and of course, we know probably one of the best, basketball players in the history of Millwood is what's her name? That played during the era when Rashawn and them were there.
Back to live action.
Keisha Watts, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's probably one of the greatest of all time for in Millwood's ladies basketball, and
Masheet gets inside and scores on the side.
And Christy Sweats of the world now. The Prince, the Raven Prince, and I mean those were just absolute giants in Millwood.
And I'm glad you're throwing their names.
Yeah, I'm throwing them out there because I don't want people to think I'm disrespecting. Coach ain't disrespecting. I'm just saying from a stature standpoint, being a small point guard, she makes me think about Pickett.
And that's what that was. And when you start talking about it, because this program has been spoiled on so many levels with that, you know what I mean? Elite talent.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a high bar.
Yeah, so very high bar.
Just to say that she has the ability that could be.
Yes,
that's saying a lot.
That's saying a lot.
Because there's not too many freshmen that you would trust to run your varsity.
Right. I mean, and then I also would put, Hunt, in that conversation as well. Raquel, I mean, again, you just –
Caden Williams fires another three.
That just drives me crazy, but I'm not going to say nothing about that. I'm going to leave that alone.
14-7. The Falcons are down 7. 16 seconds on the game clock now. And going to be called for steps here.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for Buckman, she wasn't quite sure. Well, she knew what she wanted, but didn't read, as they say, read the field before she had an idea of what she wanted to do with the ball.
Fundamentally, I'm sitting here offensively in the offensive sets. I see Reagan Carey, and also Williams in the high post. But, I'm sitting here looking, and it's like when that ball goes into the high post, good rebound by Reagan Carey. But when I see the ball going into the high post, those high post players, I know Reagan Carey's doing this. She's turning, she's looking for opportunities to penetrate from the elbow. That's where the shot is for them. But I'm also seeing, Williams, she's not even turning to look for it. She's not looking to penetrate. And I don't think that the intent is to get the ball into the high post
and kick it out
and kick it right back out again, for somebody else to take a higher percentage shot.
As the final shot of the first quarter by Sabrina Hernandez is released, nothing falls on that one. 14-7 is the score. Maurice Prince and Gary Woods on the call right now. Gary, as we're looking at it, you're talking about that, and that's another thing I talked to Coach Dava Albert about at pregame. She says failure to execute the offense.
Right.
Settling. She says you just come into that and just firing. And to me, I'm looking at her address the team now, and what I would like to point out is you're bringing out the obvious point.
Right.
But when you have limited numbers, I think the team is trying to conserve their energy.
Right.
And here's the thing about it. You conserve energy by passing the ball in an offensive set.
Right.
Not just settling for the three. Because when you're settling, as you said, Reagan Carey's the only one who dove into the lane to try and got the shot down.
Right.
So your expectation is, as a player, and this is what the girls have yet to realize, that that we're not knocking down the three-point shot.
Why are we taking them?
So why are we taking them?
Why are we taking them?
So if we're going to continue to do that, we're only digging the hole deeper.
Right. I mean, and then in addition to that, the coach is putting you on the elbow, right, where when you get the ball at the elbow, she's trying to create a three-man game to either the strong or the weak side, or giving you the option to take the shot at the free throw line, basically where the elbow is, which is a higher percentage shot. And, so, I mean, just a few things. I mean, like, for instance, the walking around, taking the three-point shot. You a post player. You should be down on the block. When the ball goes up, you should be making your way to the rim for rebounding purposes instead of just standing there looking and watching.
Right, and what I'm saying is that when you look at that, so today the body language is better than it was yesterday, but when I'm looking at the body language, steal on the play there, nice steal by Lexi Tompkins. And moving the ball around to the left wing. Steady dribble up. Masheet now has it being covered by by Reagan Carey. Carey getting in there, pick up a quick foul because she keeps trying to strip the ball. 3-point shot from the wing. It's a 2-point shot that's knocked down by Kaylee Baxter on that one.
Well, I'm seeing Reagan Carey trying, right, to force a turnover. She's trying to make things happen.
Falcons down by 9 now, so the Falcons don't want to get down too deep in this game. Caden Williams is going to get fouled inside, and that's what you wanted.
That's what you want.
Going her downhill to the basket.
That's what you want. That ball goes into the elbow, goes into the high post. You want her one dribble, 2 dribbles max, make a move to the basket, draw the foul, try to get to the free throw line.
Kalia Hines wide open 3-point shot off the inbound play. Shot did not fall that time.
And that's a growth thing right there, right? Ball comes into Kalia. Yeah, just because they give you the look don't mean you should take it. I think that was an opportunity to move the ball around a little bit, try to get the ball back.
Jump ball situation as Reagan Carey dove on the floor to try and make a play on the ball. 7 minutes to go here in the first half of this game. So no foul on the play. It looks like it's a jump ball. It will be Lady Sabercats ball.
That's good hustle by Reagan Carey.
So, in other words, during one of the broadcasts earlier this week, nice shot, missed. Rebound pulled down by Kalia Hines. Beep to the and she misses the bunny.
Yeah, she misses it. Yep, foul.
So foul's going to be there on Caden Williams there. And that was one where...
Caden Williams.
Yeah, I was kind of watching her as she was approaching the rim. Her angle was a little off. But, like I said, good effort on the steal, good hustle.
Full court pressure being applied now. Breaking the press right up the middle. 3-on-1 now. Firing from the corner 3. Masheet ends up with the rebound there.
Right. And that's the part that the post player beat everybody up the floor for the weak side rebound.
Into the lane with the runner on the backside. Sabrina Hernandez gets another basket to fall.
Sabrina Hernandez.
18-7 now. Falcons down 11. So the Falcons got to get a way to get a basket here. Off to a 4-0 run here are the Lady Sabercats. Reagan Carey in the lane up top to Caden Williams. Going to swing across court over. Now to Alyssa Isaac in the corner. Bounce pass to Raquel Hunt. Raquel fires from the deep corner. Shot no good. Caden Williams battling for it. Ball goes out, and it will be Lady Falcon ball.
Checking in for the Sabercats, number 2. Kinsey Brown, 23.
So the ball trickles out there, but it will be Sabercats ball. 6:04 to go. Now working the ball around. Trap right there at half court. Bounce pass in. Kalia Hines knocks it loose, but the ball back in the hands of Kaylee Baxter, and they're going to be a backcourt. Traveling in the backcourt there by Lexi Thompson. So back to work now. Lady Falcons ball. But to your point, Gary, that's something that has to – but the comment that was made earlier this week by Shannon Hayes when he called the game with me on Tuesday was, he says, when you're struggling on everything, it's a committee thing. You have to have everybody working equally. Now, Vay Marzette has come into the game and going to end up shooting it over the goal that particular time. She tried to force that shot up with contact after Caden Williams missed shot there. But needless to say, that's something that the Falcons have got to work on better. Can't have Reagan Carey going all effort, and there's a foul on the play there, and then you've got not effort being displayed by Raquel, and then sometime by Hines, and sometime by others.
Everybody got to be up.
Everybody got to be up, right?
Everybody got to be up. Everybody got to be firing on all cylinders. And well, like I said, you'll see, you'll see players given spurts at different times, and I to me, I'm like, okay, you got three players. You got, you got Hines, you got Carey, you got Hunt. In terms of those players who have shown their ability to put points on the board, they got to figure out a way to work together.
Right, exactly. And so fouled on the three-point shot, so she's knocked down one of two so far. Let's see how she fares on this next one.
19-7, 5:31 remaining in the first half.
Next shot is knocked down there by Hernandez. She gets that one to fall, and it's 20-7. Falcons down 13. Here comes Hines across the timeline now. Sitting in zone are the Sabercats, and it's really causing the Falcons to have to work. You have to work the zone. If you try to shoot over the top of it constantly, you're really helping things out. Bounce pass over. Reagan Carey into the lane. Tries to kiss it off the glass. She can't get it.
Got her own rebound. Everybody else just standing around looking.
Reagan Carey into the lane. Again, draws contact and goes to the free throw line. So Reagan Carey, and this is what forces situations like this is what forces what we don't talk about, hero ball. Right. Where everybody else standing around, I'm just going to go 1-on-4, 1-on-5.
Well, but I mean, she don't have a choice.
So the shot by Carey is no good on that first one. She gets one more. So hopefully she can get the Falcons to on the score sheet in the second frame here. And she does.
She does.
So Reagan Carey with 3, Kalia Hines with 2 that are on the floor right now. Pass ahead, and the pass goes out of bounds. Turnover. So now the Falcons get a chance here to get on a little run here. So Reagan Carey gets it over to Hines. Sabercats once again sitting in a 2-3 zone. Going to swing it to the left wing. Raquel Hunt has it. Brings the ball to the top. Over to Caden Williams on the right wing. Caden Williams tries to drive into the lane through contact and runs into a brick wall. And Masheet. Shot. No good. Rebound. Masheet gets the rebound. Mount Mazette battling. And this time they're going to get Masheet with the foul, I do believe.
Mazette takes a hit to the face.
So
coach is telling her to shake it off. get back in there. You're all right.
So
Checking in for the Falcons.
now Mazette, this is her first game. She's been out for almost a couple of weeks here. So now Alyssa Isaac is at the scoring table, set to come in now for Caden Williams. So 20-8 is the score. Falcons down 12, 4:37 to go before the end of the first half. Today's game being brought to you by OCCC and SSM Health at St. Anthony. Ball in the hands of Isaac on the right wing, back up top to Hunt. Reagan Carey dribbling through the double team. Difficult bounce pass, and it was a low pass to try to get a bounce pass through a double team to Mazette.
Yeah, Reagan has to also, she should have probably pulled up and taken a short jump shot instead of trying to go all the way to the cup with it. You know, when those players are stationary.
Isaac turns and fires. Shot no good. Ball's going to get out of bounds there.
Yeah, when those players are stationary like that, she needs to recognize that. Pull up. She has a nice little shot. She needs to use that. That's just a part of the game that I think that she's missing. If she adds the mid-range jump shot, she could be really be a much stronger player.
Masheet into the lane, and they're going to call traveling on that. And it looks like Mazette took a fall there. It looks like she's going to be okay. But Masheet with the turnover in the lane. Again, when you get the centers and the power forwards going downhill, it can be painful on the block down there.
Oh, yeah, it can.
All right, Mazette has it. Swings it over to Carey. Carey over to Isaac. Isaac back up top to Hines. Hines with 4 minutes to go in the first half. Inside to Mazette. Mazette was not able to maintain. Oh, she did it. She did get it.
Got it back out.
Over to Hines. Reset. Raquel Hunt. Over to Carey. Carey finds a crease in the lane. Throws it off the glass, shot no good that time. Carey tries to get her own rebound, and she does. So Carey resets the offense. Raquel Hunt has it.
Good second chance opportunity here.
All right, Hines fires a three. Overshoots that one there, and the ball is going to go out of bounds, and it will be Sabercat ball.
Checking in for the Sabercats, number 12, Claire Rice.
So Claire Rice comes in the game now for the Sabercats, and Caden Williams returns for Neve Marzette. Need to see if the offense can get Caden Williams or Raquel Hunt going. Nice tap by Raquel, and that by Hines. Hines.
Yep, she should have just pulled and took the shot.
All right, into the lane, or kicking it back about the perimeter. 3-point shot attempt. Caden Williams with the rebound.
See, when Williams is down on the block, blocking out, she's pretty good. But when she hangs out around the perimeter and tries to put the ball on the floor and drive, that's when we get in trouble.
And Caden Williams goes down to the box and draws contact. She will go to the free throw line shooting too. And that's exactly what you would like to see from the Falcons today.
Right.
Get the easier baskets.
Get in the paint, receive the ball at the elbow or in the paint, make one or two dribbles up on the glass.
Okay,
inbound.
It's
on the
inbound.
floor.
It was on the floor. Okay, correction on that. Caden Williams not ready for the pass there. Alyssa Isaac now has it. Ball to the corner to Reagan Carey. Back up top to Hines. Hines swings it over to Isaac to Raquel. Working around the perimeter now, making that zone rotate. Now Hines. Like to see her break down the defense. Raquel Hunt turns and fires. Shot. A 3-point shot. No good there. Rebound pulled down by the Sabercats. 3-point shot from the right wing is no good that time.
Hunt
by Hernandez. Hunt with the rebound. Now ball inside to Reagan Carey. Carey going to be fouled on that play by Paisley Buckman.
Yep.
So that is team foul number 5. So at the free throw line, the Falcons should go. Reagan Carey. She's got 3 points on the afternoon. Need to see if one of the Lady Falcons can get rolling right now. Between the ladies who we know always are in the scoring column, the Falcons, between Reagan Carey, Caden Williams, Raquel Hunt, and then you throw in the spice of Kalia Hines. So Raquel Hunt comes out of the game, and now Ann White comes in the game. Caden Williams gets that one to roll down and in. So maybe
that was
Reagan Carey.
Yeah.
So Reagan Carey now has 4. Cross court pass, across the timeline. Working the ball around, bounce pass over. And it looks like contact there, right there in front. So Isaac is team foul number 3. 2:18 to go, 20-9 is the score. The Falcon defense has been able to stymie the Sabercats from getting rolling. As Masheet turns and fires against Caden Williams. And again, ball's knocked loose. And Ann White tried to throw it in. Masheet had it. There was an opportunity to call a over-the-back call.
I just dropped my head on that one. They didn't call it. So
bounce pass inside, and then this time looks like a foul's going to be called on Ann White. I think it is. So Ann White's getting called with her second foul. Team foul number 4. Trying to get the ball inbounded, and they do. Reagan Carey now covering. Kalia Hines now stepping out. Ball on Masheet. Masheet backing down, turning with a nice kiss off the glass and scoring. Nice basket there by Keely Masheet. They expand to 22-9. Reagan Carey on the left wing.
Got to pass
resetting.
The ball.
Again, 2-3 zone.
Cut. Somebody cut.
So Kalia Hines trapped on the wing, swings it over to Alyssa Isaac. Isaac bounce pass over.
Cut.
1:35 to go. Bounce pass over to Reagan Carey on the right wing now. Carey into the lane. Probing, backing up. Going to fire it cross court over to Hines, over to Isaac, who fires a shot from the short corner.
Second shot
she knocks down. So Alyssa Isaac knocking that down off the Kalia Hines assist. Isaac has 5 in the first half. Carey's going to knock that ball away. So substitutions into the game now for the Sabercats. So Kaylee Baxter comes in the game. And also joining the Jordan Thomas also in the game for the Sabercats. So coming in now, going to throw the ball in. Ball up top, being covered now by Kalia Hines. Nice job.
Good job. Good ball play there.
All right, good ball defense by the Lady Falcons, cutting off all angles. Pass to the corner. Shot toe on the line.
Nobody
shot
blocks
no
out.
good there. And now going to work a three-point shot again by Thomas. She couldn't get it. And then Alyssa Isaac's going to get called for over the back there. Team foul number 5. So someone's going to the free throw line here. It looks like it's number 21. Sabrina Hernandez is. So Falcons down 11, 48.8 seconds to go before the end of the first half of this one. Just like to see the Falcons put together at this point just a few good sequences to build off of.
Sure. I mean, we were talking, about the importance of winning, a possession, one possession at a time, right? And that really comes down to, on defense, it comes down to hustle. Offensively, it comes down to being patient. We don't have a shot clock in high school. So it's being patient. It's making good decisions with the basketball. It's not getting in a hurry, and feeling like, you have to rush.
24-11 is the score, and then driving the lane, Kaylee Baxter fouls Reagan Carey. So that's going to put Reagan Carey back at the free throw line. And that's, to me, one of the areas the Lady Falcons got to get more of. Right now they're 2 of 6 from the free throw line, 33%.
Yeah.
They've got to get
to the free throw line.
To the free throw line to get back in this game, in my opinion.
And you're not going to get there shooting threes.
Right.
You got to get in the paint, man. You got to get in the paint. You got to seek to penetrate. You got
good sequence by Reagan Carey there.
Good sequence. Yeah, she drilled 2. She got in the paint. That's what you want to do, and you need to do a lot of it.
Going to work now. 31 seconds. Falcons trapping the backcourt.
Turnover.
Ball goes out of bounds. And here's the problem I have with that. Everybody sold out for the ball, but had she broken that press, Gary,
right,
it was going to be an easy basket on the other end by the Sabercats had they worked it around a little bit. But needless to say, the Falcons forced the turnover with 27.3 seconds to go. Then Kaylee Baxter is going to foul Kalia Hines, and now Hines is going to go to the free throw line here.
Kaylee Baxter shooting for the Falcons, number 24. Kalia Hines.
Hines at the free throw. She's got 2 on the morning so far. Hopefully she can get another one here. Get on a roll. Falcons start knocking it down some free throws. We got something to be excited about.
There you go.
Falcons cut the lead down to 10 with 26 seconds to go.
Again, that's how you crawl your way back into a game, right? You do it by getting to the free throw line, you stopping the clock. And that's why I was saying earlier that it's important that you do the little things well, right? Offensively, don't get in a hurry. Make that possession count.
Masheet gets back in the game now, and that has been she has been a problem inside the lane. Nice shot there by Lexi Thompson. Scores it. 7 seconds to go now. Lead back up to 12. See if the Falcons can get one more to fall before time expires. Caden Williams rocks the cradle to the lane. She couldn't get it to fall. Rebound, Ann White. She could not score it. But it was a nice attempt there by Ann White to try and get that shot off there. So as we end the first half of action, it is 26-14. We're going to take a quick break. The Millwood and Richmond Foundation halftime report is coming up next. We'll talk about this game, talk about the game later on tonight. I'm Maurice Prince. He's Gary Woods. We'll be right back. This is Millwood Falcon Varsity Girls Basketball, sponsored by OCCC and SSM Health at St. Anthony.
Oklahoma City, we're live right now during the Millwood Falcons broadcast. And today we have Mr. Milo Wilson. Mr. Wilson, how are you doing?
I'm great. Yourself, sir?
Give us that great title of yours representing Millwood in what capacity?
I am the Millwood and Richmond Foundation president. Also the Millwood Oklahoma City School Board vice president.
Wonderful. Well, right now I know you represent the Richmond Foundation, raising money. The goal is $25,000. Tell me, what is that $25,000 going to go towards?
I'm going to make you a promise. Each dollar that we raise will go towards our scholarships, towards our students, as well as our teacher needs.
Well, if they would like to make a donation of any kind, where should they go right now?
Right now, Cash App Millwood Enrich OKC. That is Millwood Enrich OKC, MILLWOOD ENRICH OKC.
Wonderful, and we look forward to seeing everyone reach that $25,000 goal. You have a great day.
Thank you.
Injuries don't wait. For business hours, now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
Hey sports fans, get ready to step into the world of championships with Super Prep Live, hosted by Miles Perry. Only on OKC Sports Radio 105.3 FM. Dive deep into the lives of high school and college athletes with exclusive interviews and insight that reveals what makes them great. Follow Super Prep across all social networks to never miss a moment. It's Super Prep Live with Miles Perry. Tune in, get inspired, and stay connected. Visit OKCSportsRadio.com.
Hi, I'm Kamal Pennington, and I'm running for Oklahoma City Council to represent Ward 7, Northeast Oklahoma City. I hope I can count on your vote on February 11th, 2025, and let's build Ward 7 together.
There's another great song here on Game Time. If you suffer an injury, sprain or broken bone, Orthostat has dedicated orthopedic specialists ready to provide treatment every day of the week. Don't wait until Monday for an appointment. Walk in and get outstanding same-day orthopedic care at Orthostat. Orthostat, powered by Ortho Central. Call 405-515-5575 to learn more.
Welcome to the Millwood and Richmond Foundation Halftime Report. Maurice Prince and Gary Woods. The Millwood and Richmond Foundation is raising $35,000. That's right, they're taking the bar to the next level to help take care of their teachers and scholarships for its students. Help make a positive difference by investing in the jewel institution that is Millwood Public Schools. Make your contribution today at $Millwood Enrich OKC. Yeah, on Cash App. $Millwood Enrich OKC. This goes to helping students. Right now, students may need a coat. Students may need some assistance on food right now. Maybe there's some things that can be used in the classroom. It is not a donation straight to the athletic department. It's there to enhance the experience at Millwood Public Schools, and they do a great job from grade school to prep school all the way through.
Yep.
Maurice Prince and Gary Woods here. Gary, the first half of this game featured the Sabercats winning the first quarter 14-7, 12-7 in the second frame. 26-14 is the score at the end of the first half of this game. The Sabercats, the true story of this game, and I can go throughout all the numbers, but I want to go to the points that matter here, and that's this one here. The Sabercats are 7 of 10 on twos. 70% shooting because of the quality of the shots that they're getting. The Falcons are not doing a good job of keeping them off the box. That is being controlled by one lady on the other side, and she's having a heck of a first half, Kaylee Mashit. She's been outstanding. The Falcons are not doing a good job of they're overplaying the pass. She's getting the ball in the box, and she's putting the biscuit in the basket. As easy as that.
Yeah.
Gary, on the other side of it, they are 6 of 7 from the free throw line, 86%. You put that all together, that leads to a 12-point advantage. On the Falcons side of it, it's really about shot selection.
Yeah.
10 3-point shots, 1 of 10. That's
wow.
10%.
10 3-point shots.
That's right. 3 of 17 on twos, 18%. So you're not going to win very many games when you're shooting bad shots, putting your defense in a bad position, because you're shooting 3-point shots, long rebounds, they're running out, Mashit's getting in the box and putting it up. I mean, it's the same thing over and over and over, and the Lady Falcons are not putting forth the effort on the offensive end, Gary. You talked about it a little bit in the first half of this game to really be effective, to give them a chance to win and compete in this game.
Yeah, they got to grind their way back into this game, and grinding means you got to penetrate, you got to get in the paint, you got to get to the free throw line. And then you got to turn around defensively and be where you need to be.
All right, so
rebound, good, up.
So it looks like the shot was off there. So starting the second half of this one right now is Neve Marzette, Kalia Hines, Alyssa Isaac, Caden Williams, and Reagan Carey. Raquel Hunt is starting the second half on the bench today. 26-14, ball in the hands now of Caden Williams. Going to move the ball over to Alyssa Isaac. They're still in the 2-3 zone, going to work. Going to work the ball back up top to Caden. Caden's going to fire it over to Isaac. Isaac fires a 3-point shot. Shot no good that time by Isaac.
Yeah, we don't need to settle for threes. We need to get into the paint, whether we pass it or whether we penetrate off the dribble.
Turnover there by the Sabercats. And again, the Sabercats have not, it's not that, okay, it sounds like I'm being condescending. I'm not. They have not produced the offensive sequences here that would prevent the Falcons from getting back in this game as of yet. So the Falcons have an opportunity. The door is open. They've just got to work to get the ball in the paint and find easy opportunities for shots to fall. Reagan Carey now has it. 7:05 to go. Ball on the right wing. Shot right there. Carey into the lane. High off the glass shot. No good, but it was a good shot by Carey.
It was. She made a great move to the basket. Just found herself a little bit too deep under the rim.
Shot coming up now
short
by Hernandez.
Rebound Williams. Good.
So the other part about this is
miles off of Williams' leg. Stays with Sabercats.
Also, I would like to point out, Gary, I want to get your thoughts about my comment here. When you have a player like Mashit, she's easily 6'3", 6'4". When she's down on the box, use the rim on the other side. High pass. Caden Williams going to try and chase it down, and she does. Caden goes into the lane to the basket. That shot's going to be blocked there by Kinsey Brown. So Caden, when she had her, she knew she was going. She did not have to go right at that moment. She could have paused.
She could have pump faked. Yep.
She could have pump faked and slowed it down. Yep. So on the other end, missed shot there. Caden Williams gets the rebound. Here comes Williams again into the lane. A high off the glass shot, no good that time. Rebound pulled down by Buckman. So now Masheet has it on the left wing. She drives down Main Street because Caden Williams was not able to get all the way down there, and that's just good recognition by Masheet.
Yeah, it is.
And she went downhill. Caden Williams picks up the foul. That's her second foul of the afternoon.
Fouls on the Caden Williams. Shooting for the Sabercats, 24.
So
Keely
Masheet back at the line now, shooting 2. First team foul. 6:10 to go. Masheet knocks down the free throw. Extends the lead out to 13 right now. One more coming, and Masheet knocks that one down. Lead up to 14. Hines. Over to Carey. The ball is knocked out of bounds, but it will be Lady Falcon ball. Carey to throw it in. Fires it across. So timeout called here by the Millwood Falcons. Continue your education and earn a certificate that will allow you to take care of yourself and your family. At OCCC, you can find it there. That's OCCC. Go online today at www.occc.edu. Today's game is also being presented by Super Prep. Super Prep is the premier sports outlet featuring the very best in high school and college students, athletes in the city, state, and nation. Super Prep can be found on OKC Sports Radio 105.3 and social media at Super Prep OK. SSM Health Hospitals are proud sponsors of Millwood Public Schools. Sometimes after a game, a player needs the services and help from a great team. Let the good people at SSM Health at St. Anthony take care of you and get you back in the game today. Find them throughout the Oklahoma City metro area. Come tonight. The Millwood boys have made an advance to the championship round of the John Noble Tournament. Gary, we saw a tremendous game yesterday, 53 combined points between Amari Barrett yesterday and Jonathan, JVB. Yeah.
Hey, and let's not overlook Wilkes. He put in, 14?
Yes, right.
Yeah, so, I mean, he was a little slow to get started, but then he came on in that end of the third and all of the fourth quarter and really, increased his productivity. But I will say this, though, but Amari Barrett, he was Superman last night. I mean, the boy played a heck of a game. He is really, really coming into his own. He was just a couple of assists shy of a triple-double. 28 points, something like 10 or 11 rebounds.
28 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists, and 4 steals.
Yeah, I think we shorted him on the assists. But, when you score 28 points, you ain't dropping a whole lot of dimes.
Going to work around. Masheet now has it. Kick to the corner. Wide open three-point shot. Splashed in there by Sabrina Hernandez.
21, Sabrina Hernandez.
So 31-14. So this is a danger moment here for the Lady Falcons now. Hines across the timeline. Falcons need to get into an offensive set. Over to Caden Williams on the right wing. Kalia Hines tries to send a screen. Caden Williams with the short jump shot.
That was a decent move. Glad to see her do a couple of dribbles and penetrate a little bit.
Okay, ball, again, firing it from deep. Shot no good.
We need to get some rebounding, though.
Back out. And going to call steps on that play. And Sabrina knew it. She thought she could get away with it that time. She wasn't able to do that.
Yeah, she didn't have much of a poker face on that call. She just kind of gave it up. She was like, y'all caught me.
31-14, 5:13 to go. Alyssa Isaac to throw it in right now.
At least she's honest. She's honest.
So Reagan Carey gets a breather now, and Raquel Hunt is in the game. This is the stage yesterday where Raquel Hunt got going. Let's see if she can do it now. Caden Williams off the glass.
Does it count?
Got to see if they count the basket.
That was a good play, good shot.
So Caden Williams.
I just want to see Williams be happy about something.
Yeah.
Smile, baby. You just made a good play. You got a chance for a three-point play. Smile.
So
she walking up there like, ugh.
Caden Williams knocks down the shot, gets the first one off the goal there to go for her this afternoon. This got her. Hopefully this will get her going.
There you go. Three-point play.
So Caden Williams knocks down and completes the three-point play. 31-17. It gets the lead back down to 14. Swinging it back over to the hands of Tompkins. Tompkins up top now to to Lexi Thompson.
Turnover.
So turnover. So this is what the Falcons need to start to build on. So let's see.
Well, you give a little effort on defense, and lo and behold, turnovers start happening. You can get some rebounds. You start penetrating, getting in the paint.
The game gets easier.
The game gets easier that way.
Inside, Caden Williams.
Yep, too many dribbles.
Double team is going to be a jump ball situation.
Too many dribbles.
So it will be Falcon basketball there. And nice double team off of the catch.
You're right. You need to keep rotating the ball. Penetrate, draw the double team, rotate the ball. Defense is not going to be able to react as the ball is swinging fast because why? They committed 2 to you just a second ago.
Caden Williams going to be called for steps there.
Yeah, I thought she was fouled, but.
So Caden Williams called for steps, a turnover there, 31-17. Falcons going to extend pressure now. He's going to throw the ball. Bounce pass over, back in the hands now of Claire Rice, who's checked in the game, to go also with Kenzie Brown. Going to the basket. Shot
rebound,
no good.
Hunt.
Hunt with the rebound there. Looks like a foul's going to be called.
Yep.
Foul's going to be called against Kenzie Brown. Team foul number 2, I do believe. So going back to work. Court over. Kenzie Brown says, I'm going to get one of these. And she gets that one this time.
Yeah.
Goes to the basket. Stealing the basket coming from Kenzie Brown.
Sabercats.
33-17. Caden Williams swings it back up top to Isaac. Isaac has Raquel Hunt running baseline. Nobody sees her down there. Caden Williams pulls up, shot.
Rebound Hunt.
Raquel Hunt is blocked there.
Oh, that's okay. Call a tip on the ball.
So a ball's going to be shot. Nobody gets it on the other end.
Basketball 2. Kenzie Brown, Sabercats.
Kenzie Brown follows. Turnover.
So on the other end, 35-17.
3-on-1.
And then 3-on-1 at the other end, and an easy basket down this time for Lexi Thompson. The Falcons going to have to call for time now. The defensive lapse has allowed the lead to get pumped up to 20 now. So 37-17 is the score. But you have to understand the situation here. The Falcons had it right there about 14, Gary, just a few minutes ago, and then all of a sudden it just started slipping away. And how did it happen? By bad passes, giving them easy turnovers, 3-on-1s again, and it's putting the Falcons in a bad spot.
Again, that 3-on-1 break, that was just simply, one team hustling up the floor, the other one not. And that's something that, again, you can't, you can coach effort, but, defenses want to. You got to want to do it. You got to want to play defense.
And I think that's something that you bring up right now. The Falcons being outscored 11-3 in this period. And that's something to me that you have to understand. If you don't want to play the effort on defense is not going to just come to you. You got to want the defense. You got to want the turnover. You got to have the drive to get things done.
Yeah, no. And also, too, the understanding that good defensive play create offensive opportunities.
Across the timeline goes Hines. Hines has it to the right wing over, and White throws it to who she thought might be there, and no one was there. So on that play. Now they're backing up. Pass inside. Looks like 3 seconds in the lane violation there.
Yep.
Checking in for the Falcons. Number 1 is Reagan Carey.
So Ann White had checked in the game.
Reagan Carey's back in the game.
Fouls on 3, Lexi Thompson.
So Lexi Thompson called with the foul here. That's team foul number 3, I do believe. Alyssa Isaac into Hines. So working the ball around now. Working the ball around the perimeter, Caden Williams. Ball's going to get knocked out. So substitution coming in the game for the first time this afternoon. Raylan Cornell. Let me get that right. So Falcons down 20, going to swing it to the short corner. Shot is nice basket in there by Paisley Buckman.
Yeah.
Turnover by the Falcons.
2-on-1.
And going to get called for traveling on the play there. Full court pressure giving the Falcons all types of trouble right now. And what it is Kalia Hines has to be more aware of where the trap is coming. Growing pains of a freshman sometimes, just learning how teams are playing you. You have to be ready to adjust. Reagan Carey now has it. Carey turns and fires a three and knocks it down.
Basket by one, Reagan Carey, Falcons.
Nice job on the play. Lead back down to 19. Shot from the lane. That first shot was no good there.
Basket by one, Paisley Buckman.
So Paisley Buckman knocks down the second one, and it's now 41-20. Hines over to Carey. Carey to Caden Williams, who turns and fires, kisses it off the glass. Shot no good there.
No, almost.
To work here, throwing the ball ahead.
Turnover.
Hines tracks down. Steal on that play. And then into the lane, a foul's going to be called against Kinsey Brown. Team foul should be number 4 on the play. 1:17 to go in the third, 41-20 is the score. Substitutions into the game now. Abby Afong is in the game. And number 11 in the game, Kaylee Baxter, comes back in. Hines now has it over to Carey. Carey turns and fires a three.
Good shot.
Gets
She
her
fouls on rebound.
into the lane, draws contact, and go to the free throw line.
Fouls on 33.
So team foul number 5, but Carey at the line, she's got 9. Let's see if she can get into double digits right now. 21-point advantage right now. Front rim shot there by Carey. She gets one more.
Yeah.
Reagan Carey, so gifted in so many ways. She has the ability to take over a game. She plays with relentless effort. She has a nasty defensive mentality. She believes that if there is a play to be made on the defensive side of the ball, she can do it.
She can do it. That's right.
Now, Ann White covering into the lane there. Shot blocked by Cornell. But everybody left before the Falcons could maintain possession of it. Alyssa Isaac gets it this time.
They got numbers, but they lose the handle.
Throw the ball up court. So a turnover on that play there. Kalia Hines was not able to handle the pass from Isaac. Going to get the ball in the hands now of Baxter. Baxter being covered by Hines. Going to get it to the wing. 2-point shot is up. Shot no good. And White tries to maintain possession. She's not able to do that. Into the lane. Nobody stopping the ball. Battling underneath. The ball goes out of bounds, and it looks like it will be Falcon ball.
Checking in for the Falcons, number 15.
So the ball finally goes out. So Neve Marzette comes in for Ann White. Then here come the Falcons with 34 seconds to go in the third. Falcons down 20. Falcons have been better today than yesterday when it comes to effort, but today the offense has not been unpacked in this game early on. 16 seconds to go. Reagan Carey drives into the lane, will drive contact, and will go back to the line shooting 2 with 13.2 to go. 41-21 is the score. Let me ask you something, Gary.
Sure.
The Falcons, of course, they had an early game here on Thursday. That's when they opened up, losing to Choctaw in that contest by 10. But it was a 10 a.m. game. Then because of the way the schedule fell, if you lost in a particular game, you had to play at 10 o'clock yesterday on Friday.
Right.
So then, you didn't come out that one, so you're forced to play 10 o'clock this day. Now, all the teams have to play. So in other words, the Sabercats had to play too. So how much of it do you think on the effort and some of the energy of the shot situation is really based, as Reagan goes 2 for 2 at the free throw line, is based on 10 o'clock games?
Well,
I mean, I'm just being honest.
I'll be the first one to tell you that as a coach who's coached teenagers, and it don't matter if it's girls or boys, early games are hard on them. If they don't go to bed, and if they hang up, if they're kids that stay up late and they're on the phone or watching TV, it's just hard on them to get up and play. I mean, I know they get up and come to school early every day, but and I realize that. But it's a difference of getting up, coming to school, and walking to class, and getting up and really having to get their mind ready to compete in a basketball game. And I've seen that. It doesn't matter if it's girls or boys. I just think
it's tough.
Yeah, unless they're early risers, unless they're they have parents that just get them up early every game.
Right, exactly.
Or every day, they may be inclined to just start off a little bit slower.
Oklahoma City Community College and SSM Health at St. Anthony are today's sponsors of today's game of the Lady Varsity Girls Basketball playing in the John Noble Tournament, day number 3. And I'm glad you brought that up, because how much of what we have seen here is that, how much of this is some systemic things that the Lady Falcons obviously have to work on? How much of that, if you had to weigh it, give me a number or percentage-wise, how much of this is being enhanced because of the early morning game? Masheed tries to score on that one. Shot missed there, but they get their own rebound. Mazette trying to get it. Ball's knocked out of bounds. Will be Sabercat ball.
I think we have a young team who's learning to play basketball. Okay, and in addition to that, they've suffered some significant losses, to the roster between last year and this year. Between actually just this year.
Right.
They've lost good mid-range look.
Good job by Caden Williams.
Good mid-range look. She didn't make it, but it was still a good look. So
Reagan Carey called with the foul there. Keep going here.
And when you're young and you lose 2 players to knee injury, and you're thin on the roster. Actually, you lose 1 to illness, 2 to knee injuries. It's kind of, and then on top of that, it's just hard. It's just hard. You're asking.
Caden Williams called with the foul there.
You're asking players to step up and do a whole lot, and maybe they're just not as prepared to do that. So I don't.
No, you're answering the question.
Yeah,
you compound it with other issues.
Yeah,
so in other words,
young team already, and then you take major hits to your roster.
Right.
And I'm talking, and these aren't players who, or just sometimes. These were players who played a vital part in the success of the program.
And also the implementing the offense and the scheme. Reagan Carey somehow got that shot up. Going to go back to the free throw line there. Foul's going to be called against Keely Masheed that time.
And then the other thing too is that that now that you don't have that depth, you end up looking at players playing way more minutes. You're asking them to rebound a lot harder. They're fatigued. They're getting fatigued a lot faster.
Yeah, and fatigue to me is on a young team that is not built with veteran leadership all the way across. You're turning to sophomores to lead the group, and fatigue plays a major role to me in execution.
Yeah.
Shot missed there by Buckman. Rebound pulled down by Kalia Hines. And now Reagan Carey turns and fires a 3. And see, that possession there is indicative of that. Reagan Carey's had to do all the heavy lifting. And so with 6:31 to go in the game, missing a shot there is the challenges there.
24, PPBC.
Masheet knocking down a shot. 40, Masheet knocking down a 3 on that particular play.
Yeah, another 3-point shot.
And on the other end, another shot knocked down. Lexi Tompkins with that. 50-24 on the other end. Kalia Hines driving to the lane. Team foul number 2. Kalia Hines at the line with an opportunity to shoot 2. 5:38 to go. Hines. Good form on that shot.
Checking in for the Sabercats. Number 2.
Good rhythm.
Kinsey Brown.
So Ann White comes in the game for Neve Marzette. Front shot, second shot, no good there from Hines. Rebound pulled down by the Sabercats. Brown has it. Going to swing it over now to Rice. Left wing to Buckman. Buckman being covered by Isaac. Hines stepping out now on Tompkins. Right wing over to Brown. Alyssa Isaac almost getting her hands on it. Good job, good defense by Alyssa Isaac. Driving to the cup. Shot no good by Tompkins. And Tompkins was able. Rebound pulled down by Caden Williams. Team foul number 3. So it will be Falcon basketball. 4:47 to go. 50-25. Falcons down by 25 points. So Kaylee Baxter comes in now for Lexi Tompkins. Hines over to Carey. Carey spinning in the lane, drawing contact. Shot
out.
could not fall. Good move again by Reagan Carey. She's got 13 points on the afternoon. Team foul number 4.
Shooting for the Falcons, number 1, Reagan Carey.
Reagan Carey, soft touch on that one, gets that one to fall. She's got 14. Steps to the line, Carey does. And the shot is good. Carey with 15 on the afternoon. Falcons 27-50 is the score. Falcon defense continues to rotate. And looks like the
Sabercats.
Ball knocked out. Sabercats ball. Nice defense again by Reagan Carey. Buckman to throw it in. Buckman gets it in to Kinsey Brown. Right wing. And Reagan Carey going to get called for the foul, putting her hand in the cookie jar that time. Reagan Carey's third foul. Team foul number 3. That's the effort we talk about with Reagan Carey. She doesn't believe she can. When she has deflected or deterred the offensive player from ball movement, she can give the ground back and then take it. But she will continue just like a dog attacking. She just keeps going.
She keep going at you, keep going at you, keep going at you instead of picking her shots.
Exactly.
Once she starts going for the ball, she stays locked in on the ball.
Once I've deterred you or made you shift direction, you've done your job. Now back up and reset because they're going to come right back to you.
Sure they are. Sometimes you kind of got to go for a steal the way a boxer places a jab, right? You got to
I love that analogy.
You got to shoot. And then you got to pause for a moment, look for another opening, maybe look for, a situation where maybe the handle wobbles a little bit, and then you make your move.
Caden Williams kicks it back up top to Hines. Hines going to swing it over to Reagan Carey. Carey finds a streak.
Good look.
Drives down the lane, and Reagan Carey scores.
Yep, nice little layup.
Nice job there. Assist by Kalia Hines on that one. Cross court over to Brown. Bounce pass, right wing. 3-point shot is knocked down beautifully by Sabrina Hernandez.
21, Sabrina Hernandez. Sabercats.
54-29, 3:23 to go. Reagan Carey again looking into the lane, drawing contact against Buckman.
Yep.
So team foul number 5.
Smart move by Carey. She tried to go right down the middle of the paint, but they closed that down, and she immediately crossed, went left. Because again, as the guards as they come together to block, she just said, "Well, I'll just go left," right? And she went left, got in there, drew the foul, going to the free throw line. What is she in terms of her free throws today?
She knocks that one down. Reagan Carey on the stat sheet according to free throws right now. Reagan Carey is 11 of 17.
11 of 17. Okay.
And then
she
back
gets
to the
fouled again. She's going right back to the free throw line.
And that's how she's continuing to get, as they say, how you make your money.
Yeah. I mean, it's a total game, right? We'd like to be able to shoot threes, or we'd like to be able to, but sometimes you got to put all the little pieces together. He used to say, hey, sometimes you got to put together nickels, dimes, and quarters to get a Happy Meal. You know what I mean? You got to put sometimes you got to go to the quarter jar. You got to go get
You said your nickels and dimes to get a Happy Meal.
To get a Happy Meal, right? Sometimes you got to put your little money together. You might have a few dollars, but then sometimes you got to hit the ashtray. But at the end of the day, we eating, right? That's
what you want.
Yeah, that's what you want. You got to, but by any means necessary, put your game together.
And for that point, she's got a 20-piece on.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm talking about. And she deserves a 20-piece. Why? Because she's played hard.
3-point shot knocked down there by Raylan Cornell.
Right. She's playing hard. 3 ball, short.
So that time battling, shot no good that time by Carey. Rebound by the Sabercats, going to throw it up. Deep 2 shot on the side there.
Rebound by Williams.
By number 25.
Well, it's amazing what happens.
Jones.
What happens when Williams gets down on the block, rebounds happen.
Isaiah Jones.
Fouls on 25.
So.
And she going to the free throw line. Now she going to walk all the way up there, though.
Shooting for the Falcons. Number 2.
The officials are saying, hey, come on, let's go.
Caden Williams fires a shot. Shot no good at the free throw line.
Real simple correction on the free throws. Come to your toes. Extend your hands towards the rim. Follow through. Don't short arm it. Don't drop your arms after the shot. See there? God dog it. That works. That works. It works every time. I'm telling you, Mo.
It does. And it is one of those type of things. And
drew a foul.
Going to draw a foul there. So fouls against Caden Williams. That is her 4th foul, team foul number 5. So to the free throw line now will go Lexi Tompkins. And here's the thing about it. I would be interested to know if Caden Williams is rushed doing anything. because like you said, the whole moment she feels she is bigger than every moment. And there's nothing wrong with that. The issue would be is how does that translate to your teammates? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How does that personality? Sometimes you have to look a little bit bigger than beyond who you are to make the team better, because basketball is probably one of the most connected sports there is.
My goodness, yeah.
Because if one part, as Kalia Hines fires a 3 from the left wing, shot no good by Hines.
Well, I mean, the bigger thing is right now we see Reagan Carey. She's giving good effort, right? You get 2 other players giving good effort at that same level. What do you think the other 2 players are going to do? Right,
exactly.
They're going to pick up.
It's infectious.
It's infectious. Right. It's infectious.
Kalia Hines, study step dribble, could not get that shot to fall that time.
Now, let's say you get one person giving good effort, and then your number 2, your number 3, they're not giving good effort.
Reagan Carey now pushing the ball. Falcons have numbers.
Too much heat. But anyway, you got the other number 2, number 3 not giving good effort, then what you think number 4 and number 5 going to do? Right. So that's what we're kind of like seeing right now. This up and down effort, right? We give spurts, but not just consistently. And the reality of it is, in order to have play winning basketball, everybody got to give effort, including number 4 and number 5. And that number 4 and number 5, they need to be looking to do the things, the little things, right? Hitting the floor, playing good defense, blocking out and rebounding, all of those things that don't always show up on the stat sheet.
Right.
Those are the things that really make, the team go. And, right now,
see, when you come to the NBA, and I'm just throwing that as Caden Williams comes out of the game and Ann White comes in, I just want to point that out. They use those statistics, offensive efficiency and how many plays you affect. Amari Barrett's play last night, an example of the game, was infectious to every other aspect of the game. Because of the way he played, it made it infectious, and it just kept going.
Right.
And again, you didn't have to realize, but he was on such a heater last night that you just got along for the ride there.
Yep.
Free throw missed that time. Alyssa Isaac coming up with the rebound there.
Yeah, stolen by Carey.
So Carey on the other end gets an easy basket to fall there. So 59-35, 119 to go.
And I'm
across the timeline. Steal there by Kalia Hines. And then Kalia Hines back to Reagan Carey. Reagan Carey scores. So Carey now up to 24 points. 1:04 to go in this game. A timeout has been called. So, when we start talking about how that plays. So, when we look at the totality of the Lady Falcons scoring, we're going to see one player looks like they're doing all the heavy work, all the heavy lifting, and it's not going to see consistency throughout the other numbers. But in the Falcon roster last night, you made it a point to talk about Isaiah Wilkes just a little while ago.
Yeah.
Don't overlook his 14 points.
No, because
don't overlook
he was hanging about 3 or 4 up until like the end of the third.
Right.
And then he exploded.
Right. No, he got going.
Yeah.
But my point was, because of the effort being displayed by the others, it did not did not kill his fire or his vibe. Reagan Carey steals the inbounds pass and lays it up. Reagan Carey with the steal and the deal.
Yep. And then on top of that, she hit a reverse layup. So Wilkes he played hard last night. His shots just weren't falling.
Right.
And so I don't want to say that him getting going. We're talking about his productivity was very evident and well felt. He just wasn't scoring a bunch of baskets.
On any given night,
right.
The person that you're looking at as the ball.
Oh, how they gonna get that one down? Go get the broom, because I know Scrap can't get up there and knock it down. And he my age. Okay, they're gonna send one of the young coaches from the Millwood sideline gonna get up there and get it down. There it is. Good to have a young coaching staff.
Yeah,
because I was like, okay, where's the mop?
Okay, yeah. But here's the fact that I want to know. So you got to have a tall coach available to make those things happen.
Right. Or an athletic one.
An athletic one, because I said, hey,
Hold on a second. I'm going to. Hey, Scrap, I thought you were going to get that one, man. Hey, are you sure? I said, somebody go get the mop. I said, Scrap ain't going to get that one.
Going to work, 30 seconds to go. Reagan Carey fires a 3. Why not? Missed 3-point shot by Reagan Carey. 22 seconds left to go in this one. Reagan Carey still selling out, trying to get it. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds, and just consistent effort by Reagan Carey.
Sure it is.
She's got 26.
She got 26 points. She's been playing her heart out tonight. Can't say nothing bad about her. Can't say nothing bad about her tonight.
Or this morning.
Yeah.
It feels like night. Going to work now.
I'm sorry, this morning. She's exhausted.
9 seconds on the clock. So going to swing it back over, ball to the corner. Ball deflected out nicely by Ann White. So 3.5 seconds to go here. Ramsey now has it, 3 seconds on the clock. And the final seconds tick off the clock, and the Falcons unfortunately fall by the score of 59-39 as the game comes to an end. Difficult game for the Falcons overall. Today, the shots weren't falling, but we constantly broke down, so don't allow you to sit there and say, well, what kind of game did we see? We saw a non-Falcon game. Again, Reagan Carey got going, and that was the only competitive quarter the Falcons played. Southmoore outscored the Falcons in the fourth 18-16. A majority of that was Reagan Carey.
Right.
Reagan Carey got going. In fact, the Falcons finished today shooting 2 of 18 from 3, 11%, 8 of 29 from 2s, 28%. That equates, doing the math, 10 of 47, 21%. Free throw shooting, 17 of 26, 65%. Overall, that's not bad. But what is bad is the 10 turnovers. The rebounds, 23-36 against Southmoore. Southmoore, their shooting percentage definitely came down in the second half of the game, but they shot well enough from three-point range to keep the Lady Falcons ever from getting back. They were 6 of 15 from threes, 40%, 14 of 33 from twos, 42% overall, Gary, and 13 of 16 from the free throw line, 81%. Yeah. It's going to be hard to beat a team like that. So then you've got a total of 10 assists in the game. And in terms of turnovers, the Sabercats actually had more turnovers by the Falcons. That's what left the door open for a while. But when you're not shooting well, bad shots, low effort, bad offense execution, all those things, it adds up to a 59-39 20-point loss.
Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, you can't say it any better than that. So our player of the game?
Our player of the game, without any question, Gary, oh, by the way, so you were just like, well, what did she finish with? Reagan Carey, 26 points, 3 assists, 4 rebounds, 4 steals in the game.
There it is. She did everything but sold popcorn.
Caden Williams finished the game with 4 points, 5 rebounds in the game. Then you also have Alyssa Isaac with 5 points, 3 rebounds from Alyssa Isaac. You're getting production. Neve Marzette with 3 rebounds, and Weich with 2 rebounds overall in the game. Then you got Kalia Hines with 4 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. Hope Raquel Hunt's feeling well, because she must not be, because she got limited minutes tonight. This is one of the few games we've ever called that Raquel Hunt did not score a basket.
Not a basket, but only
3 rebounds. So you take away those things, and the game gets a lot tougher for a lot of players overall, right. Gary.
Yeah, you're right. She got to get herself back feeling good and right in mental state back and positive, and prepare for the next game, because she's needed.
All right, we're going to wrap it up. So tonight's game starts at 8:30. Pre-game is going to be right there about, I'll say easily 8:20, so be ready for that. Gary and I will be here getting you set for the championship game scheduled tonight here of the 50th annual John Noble Tournament. The boys, they'll be playing, guess who? Moore High School.
Uh-oh.
Gary and I called that game that played a couple of years ago, and that game was up and down, and it was a tremendous, fun game. Expect that type of game tonight. We're going to be happy to bring it to you.
Good coaching matchup, too.
Yeah.
Dorian versus Kermit Holmes.
Yeah, so looking forward to that game. So you can make sure if you're coming out tonight, wear your blue and red. Why? Because they're going to be wearing their blue and red.
That's right. That's right.
It's one of the few games where the block M goes either way. But as everybody knows, over here it's all about Fly Falcons Fly.
That's right.
He's Gary Woods. I'm Maurice Prince. Want to thank our sponsors: Oklahoma City Community College, SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, the Millwood and Richmond Foundation, OKC Sports Radio 105.3, OKC Heart and Soul 92.1 and 1140, the Black Chronicle newspaper, and Power 103.5. Have a great sports day. We'll see you back here tonight at Moore High School, John Noble Tournament championship game, as the mighty Millwood Falcons will take on the Moore Lions. Have a good afternoon.
Take care.